I'm good. Hello, Thomas. I'm fine. Oh, these badges from Nigeria. Yes. It's me. I'm fine, and you? I'm trying to change my microphone.
Is it blind typing what you do, Thomas?
I'm so sorry.
Is it?
That's how we will.
I think it's funny.
Usually I turn off my mic and camera directly when I connect to a meeting or something through Zoom.
Yeah, but I think you are experienced, but not everyone is.
Mhm.
Right.
You know, you're not live at YouTube, right?
I am live.
I see starting soon.
Oh yeah, because I wanted to have a chat with you guys first.
Okay.
You have my ultimate undivided attention.
Oh, that's so fine. Makes my day.
Oh, I can see duplicate myself on YouTube. Oh, hilarious. Okay, so we're live on YouTube now. Welcome everyone to the Zoom, to the YouTube. If I can get just some feedback from YouTube, whether you can hear the Zoom conversation, whether you can see my pretty bald head, hear my deep voice, and general feedback. How is the stream? And that is perfect. And in the meantime, I am going to share it in Telegram. So I asked the people in YouTube to give me some feedback about the video and the sound, and Rizwan Ansari, hello, will gold cross 1800? Is it news positive? Brilliant team player. Anyway, how about we do some analysis with the AlphaFX team? Marikar, if you eating during the Zoom, just please have the courtesy to mute your mic. Marikar. Or someone's eating.
Well, I am, but I do have my mic muted, so it can be me, hopefully.
Right. So who has any open positions on gold or GU or GJ?
I've sort of been keeping out gold right at the moment, just all waiting for a sort of better setup, basically.
A better setup than this?
Well, okay. I mean, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's, to be honest, like last night, I think we finished the Zoom somewhere around here. I remember that Philip entered at this position, and then he got closed out, and I said wait until price breaks the trend line. But it wasn't an impulse move that broke the trend line, but I still had my entry position, what I sent out this morning, because when I saw that yes, price did break the trend line, it didn't really break the market structure, because you can see that this sideways movement is pretty ugly right here. So price started to moving sideways, it did break the trend line, and I said, you know what, let's enter into a long trade. And a few hours forward, you can see that we are already in 84 pips in profit. What a wonderful day. But price action isn't very strong, so you know, this was a hit and miss trade. I decided I'm gonna go long, because yesterday I mentioned that I'm still expecting price to come back to here, right here, and to retest 1812, 1814. Is he going to hit it today? I don't think so. Maybe, maybe not. But I looked in most of the. I locked in half of my positions at this level, because you know it's free money. Come on, this setup was perfect today. So better to slide into the Christmas period with money rather than with losses. And the other one was GBP USD. Now GBP USD is the same sluggish cunt. You can see price action isn't very nice. There's literally nothing. But now it looks like we arrived to a resistance both in GBP USD and gold as well. Because there is a high possibility that gold is going to come back to retest 1790, I logged in half of my positions for this reason. And that's all I have on gold.
Thomas, you were asking about if you have any open positions in gold.
You still have it since yesterday?
No, I
Oh,
closed
since
that
Friday.
one. It hit take profit.
Ah,
Finally. Yeah. I just woke up today in the morning and I saw that it broke the trend line. In 5-minute chart, I saw a retest, so I entered the long position.
Oh, this one.
So yeah,
So it's the same position as what I posted.
I entered that, so I set my stop loss at 89. So immediately it hit my stop loss and went all the way back to profit.
It happens all the time. Allow how many people we have in the Zoom? Let me just see. 30 people. All wonderful, active people. I love the enthusiasm, the motivation. Amazing to do live Zoom for you guys.
Yippee.
Yay!
You know what? I'm still sitting at my job, at my work.
You should have been. You should have finished by now. Are you going to piss off the security guys?
No, I quit meeting 1 o'clock. So I just finished when you started just Zoom. So I had to decide, or I miss your Zoom and go home, or I go home after the Zoom. Is that dedication, Thomas, or no?
I don't know. Maybe it's old age,
Stupid.
yeah, stupidity, I would say. You know, once you reach an age, it hits your head.
Yeah. Could be.
I used to spend hours, like literally days at the workplace. I used to work on weekends, evenings, overtime. Despite didn't have any overtime pay because it was part of the salary that sometimes you have to take overtime.
Yep.
But I wouldn't do any more.
I worked even Saturday this weekend.
Yeah, I've done it many times. Never again. Only if it's my business.
Yeah.
It's
I know what you mean. I didn't work so much at the office really late occasionally, but we used to work away a lot in Norway and Berlin and various other places, Middle East, and then your time never seems to be your own. I mean, even when you go out to have a meal, it's talking about work. It's it's carries on.
yeah, indeed.
By the way, Alan, sorry
Yeah.
for last weekend. Weekend before,
What
Why?
happened this
What's
weekend?
wrong?
Max won.
Oh yeah. Okay. Don't talk to me about that. Especially the way he won. But you know, let's forget about it.
But did
Well,
you
I'm trying to.
did you see? I congratulated you
Oh, thank you. I didn't-
during congratulations, and then the safety car comes.
Yeah, I know, and that crash happened just
Yep.
at the wrong time, and yeah, it was like, and the decisions by the stewards were decidedly strange, but you know, these things happen, you know.
But
I can't say I wasn't the happy bunny at the time.
No. But Mercedes took a wrong decision. They
Well,
were afraid the safety car would stay out, so they were
Yeah.
afraid to give up the position. So they
the
took
trouble
a
is,
chance, but they made
maybe-
the wrong
maybe-
decision.
maybe if they did come in and changed, and obviously Max wouldn't.
No.
He you know, maybe they wouldn't have made that decision on the
No.
undertaking. Who
But
knows? you know, who knows?
if he changed tires and had red, then Hamilton would won, even
Yeah,
if he got the second
the
position.
biggest annoyance is Christian. Is the team boss of Red Bull. He just makes me want to hit him.
And you say that I'm as in English, man.
Yeah, he's just so annoying. I know he's English, but I don't care. I just don't like him.
I don't care. I like him.
Yeah, I thought you might. Anyway, you know, I think over the season, I would say that Max probably deserved it. So, you know, to be fair, you know, it's fine.
It's fine. It's good for the sport. Another one.
It is good for the sport. It makes a change. You know, you can't have, you know, I mean, you know, he's got Lewis has got 7, so he's got nothing to worry about really.
Yes. He don't have to leave. Next year, such a fight again.
Yeah,
Great.
it'll be interesting next year with a new driver in the Mercedes.
Yep.
You know, as much as Valtteri is okay, he's quite a fast driver, but I don't rate him on the track. He, you know, if he gets stuck behind cars, he gets stuck. You
Yep.
know,
Yeah.
you know, he can perform from the front, but not from anywhere back.
No.
But I think George will be quite fresh in there and could be quite interesting.
I think so.
So
I
we'll
think
see.
so.
Anyway, well done for Max.
Gold.
Anyway.
Yeah. Was a gold victory.
Yeah,
Little bridge to gold again.
Yeah.
Thomas is stunned by the discussion.
No, I'm just listening to what my matured colleagues have to discuss about motorsports.
Oh, I love it. Sports at all.
Yeah. So we have a guy in YouTube, ArchRex01, Gold GBP AUD, all for sale. This man will give you a big lose today. Well, maybe or maybe not. I mean, most people who decide to join me along my trading journey have to accept the probability of sharing not just the wins but the losses as well. So here we go. I hope you're not gonna be right, but who knows.
It's quite interesting that these so 100% sure, right?
100% sure what?
That it is a sell and it will hit the stop loss.
He is 100% sure. I'm
Yeah,
not, but
yeah.
you know.
No, I know, but I think that's impressive.
Yeah,
Then
you
it
know,
has to be time traveler or something like that.
yeah.
Nobody knows for sure. It's your risk management that make you a winner.
Absolutely. So I always say that we should always respect each other.
Yep.
And everyone should have the opportunity to express their opinion. Absolutely. And do I care about the opinions? Absolutely not. Feel free to say anything, but not on my fucking platform. Yep. That's it.
We can make a bet with them.
Yeah, let's face it, if you make a straw poll of anybody, you'll get 50-50 in either direction. And you know,
Sorry, I wrote your
You have to
comments to Thomas.
Oh no, that Dan guy is here. Gold is a sell. Oh, he's a real prick. I mean, he's been annoying. It looks like today we have some of my favorite YouTube comment fighters in the live stream. Wonderful.
It's also wonderful.
Yeah, you know, it's difficult to please everyone, but I don't really care.
The price action is slowly building, and it looks like it's going to break the 1800.
Yeah, today anything is possible, seriously, because we had no price action this morning. It was really, really weak. Volumes are literally non-existent. There is no liquidity in the market. That's why it's really sluggish. Good thing is, I had a look on the Raul's pivot points, and we asked trading about the daily pivot point, and look how perfectly gold price respected the daily pivot.
I saw that. That's weekly, right?
Mm-mm. Oh, actually, hold on. Yes, it is weekly. If I use the daily, still the daily is here.
So, yeah, then it respect the R1.
Yeah, but I recently started using the weekly. I much more prefer the weekly. How do I get back? Yeah. And it's just wonderful how accurate the pivot point is.
Yes.
Kamal Raj asking if there's any high impact news that may influence gold price or gold movement today. And I think there is not much happening today in terms of news. Yeah, there's not much. Oh, love you, Dan. Right, but I think the interesting day is gonna be on Wednesday, definitely GBP pairs, because we have the GDP. Now I don't expect much on GDP. It's gonna be better than expected than last year, because obviously last year there was literally no gross domestic production in any of the countries. There was literally very, very few which had good gross domestic production, where they had the production ongoing because we had the COVID. Interesting data release will be on Thursday, the jobless claims. Now I won't be doing live stream, I won't be trading, so I'm going offline on Thursday. I'm gonna spend time with family and then back next week. But if you're trading, definitely initial jobless claims is going to be one of the biggest events this week. Right, looking at gold price. Oh yeah, I can definitely see it's a big sell so far. Have a look on GBP USD. Oh, it's not very good. Still going up, still in profit. So those who missed the recap on gold, I'm expecting, you know, price to come back to retest this level. The sole reason for that is because if you look at the higher time frame, you can see that there's a big fucking head and shoulder building up. Is it going to be head and shoulder? I don't know yet because I cannot see the future, but so far it looks like that we have the neckline right here, we have the shoulder line at 1814, and if you look at the left, what we see is clear resistance at 1813, 1814 area, which was tested once, twice, three times. So on the right hand side you can see that as soon as we tapped into the same 1813, 1814 level, price just started to melt, and then it found support at the previous lower high and the daily pivot point, and now slowly creeping back up and gravitating back up to 1813, 1814. Probably what we're going to most likely to see is the same kind of double, triple, or even four top, where price just spikes up, tests that level, and then melts again. Spikes up again, melts again. So gold does it so many times. Okay, why did you... What do you mean I'm a legend? And we have 35 people in the Zoom. Beautiful. They're all fucking talking. Pascal is here. She doesn't talk. Surprising.
I am watching the
Here she comes.
the stars.
Oh, good morning, Pascal.
Good morning. I'm not in gold at this moment. I'm waiting for the beautiful self. But I am in the Kiwi dollar.
Kiwi
I
dollar.
saw- yeah, was good opportunity.
Oh, do you want to share your screen and show us what did we miss?
You can see it?
Nope.
No, not yet. Oh no, hold on.
You have
Hold
to.
on, hold
Oh,
on.
that is
Cannot
the part.
share. I'm on my iPad. I cannot share.
Okay. Anyway, how about I open up New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, and you can show us NZD, Japanese yen.
Double click.
Oh, sorry, no, I'm still typing to Dan in the YouTube chat. His okay, there it is, Pascal.
But I am in the Kiwi dollar, eh? Not in the Japanese stuff.
Ah, God, I'm going crazy.
That's the wrong business.
XAUUSD. It is indeed, but you should tell me, like, Thomas, what the fuck are you doing? Seriously, man. What's your business? I mean,
I don't
come
know.
on.
What to show this one?
It looks exactly the same as the previous chart. Exactly the same.
Yeah, they're almost identical.
Okay. I'm listening.
Yeah, I saw it. It has already been dropping hugely, and on the S1 there was a
Wow.
an inverted head and shoulder. So that was a beautiful entry, and now we have to see at the pivot what it will go do there. I think there is.
But that was long. It wasn't dropping, or did you
No.
sell all the way?
No. I bought.
Ah,
I was
okay.
too late for the sell.
Mm. And you didn't share this information with us that you have a perfect setup.
This morning I did, but it was only at 1 o'clock midnight I entered.
Pascal
Just-
has other time she lives. Normal people
I'm a night
in Europe, yes, night owl.
night oil, and then if but I want to put my time zone back, because I'm awake till what is it, 3-4 o'clock midnight, past midnight, and then I put my alarm. But today I didn't put my alarm. Then it was 10 o'clock, and then London is already open, and there was a good opportunity for gold this morning.
But you missed.
8:15. It broke out, retest, and poof, it went up.
On what time frame?
I think on the 15.
On the 15.
I think that it is your line.
Yeah. But that was sent to. Let me see. So it was sent to
There was a
Telegram.
wedge,
Let
but
me
that was
see.
the retest was at 8:15 this morning.
I sent at 7:45.
I was still sleeping.
Oh god, you missed it. But that was the same retest right here. I sent to the analysis chat that that was a break and retest.
Mhm.
And then who entered into this buy? Because we are up 90 pips.
Yeah,
Yay.
great.
Please,
closed
Thomas,
10.
don't make me remember my position.
I logged in half of the positions, by the way. I'm gonna be closing down soon all of my positions. It's time to enjoy the Christmas holidays and get into the spirit
It
of
is.
Christmas. Indeed.
I'm
I
not
wasn't in
doing-
a Christmas feeling at all.
I wrapped up all the gifts yesterday. They're
Where's
all
my
under-
gift?
All under the Christmas tree. So that's nice. Then I have to get Christmas flowers. Because I have family who's coming over on Friday evening. So I have to make all the preparations.
Yeah.
So I don't do much this week on trading. I watch a little bit when I have time.
Do you guys give Christmas presents to each other, to family?
No,
Yeah.
there's no traditions like this here in Iraq.
Yeah, I imagine that, judging by your name, that you don't celebrate Christmas.
Exactly.
I know it's a bit, it's not racist, but someone called Ahmed probably not celebrating Christmas. However, I had Mohammed, a friend named Mohammed, and he was really really in the Christmas spirit, despite he was one of my flatmates at uni ages ago. And he was helping decorating and wrapping up gifts and everything. He was a cool guy. But going back, the reason why I asked whether you give Christmas presents, because we don't do it anymore with family. We don't give presents for Christmas, which I think it's a good habit, yeah. Because
Do not give anymore.
no.
I like it. Nice.
One of the reasons is because my wife's family, like literally the whole family, was born in December and January. So from
Expensive
From-
one.
from 24th of
Sorry?
December, because that's the first
true.
birthday of my father-in-law. So 24th
There's no
of
ticket?
December. Straight to the waiting room, tea. Perfect. Anyway, so my father-in-law born on 24th Christmas Eve, and the last birthday is 7th of January. So literally within 2 weeks, we have 8 birthdays. That's one of the reasons why we stopped giving Christmas presents, because it's bloody expensive to do, you know, double. But I think it's better that we don't give Christmas presents.
Come on, Thomas, you're a trader.
Yeah, but I'm really, really fucking tight with money. And the worst, I buy my winter clothes at summer. You would not believe how cheap you can buy boots and leather jackets in July. Huge discounts. Highly recommended to everyone.
I bought once my Christmas tree after Christmas.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because
on
it's-
Christmas, it
Yeah.
was 60% off.
Yeah, I had a friend who was buying Christmas tree on the 25th of December because it was only £1, and he was the biggest, tightest friend I ever had. He went to travel to India and China. Man, he had a hard time, and all of the Chinese and Indian merchants on the markets, they had hard time as well. They were arguing with each other. No, I don't give you this much. Oh.
I think Thomas, you should come to China once. There is a market, and if you can, they can tell you price like 1,000, and you can easily come by around 100. I was in electric market in Shenzhen a few weeks ago with a friend from Israel, and we buy some electric stuff. Even though we don't want to buy some of the things we buy just because it was so cheap.
Right. Sorry, I'm just looking at the chart. It's now time to close down the GBP USD longs. I mean, I'm locking in profits as much as possible because price just bounced back from the daily pivot point. So if you're in the long position, you are in a profit now. So it's best to close down the year with a profit than, you know, give it away. Hey, Andy on YouTube. Now let's have a look at what is gold doing. Okay, gold is still doing nothing. Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah, sort of bounced off 1800 a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still trading above the moving averages, the pivots. So I think we have a good chance that probably now we're going to have some pullback, but you know, just lock in some profits.
Thomas, will this make any amp patterns
On
to move up more?
yeah, sometimes it does. So what you have to look in smaller time frame is you get your trend line, and if you notice any amp patterns just before an important resistance level, so in this case I would look for amp patterns somewhere around here underneath the resistance level where we expect some turn or retracement.
I feel like gold wants to create a lower low, I think higher low and higher high.
On what time frame?
15 minutes.
Okay, let's have a look on the high time frame maybe. I'm not really sure what gold wants to do, but maybe we're going to see some profit taking from, you know, just a few days before Christmas, which is why most of the technicals fail in this time when you have extensive profit taking by big banks and institutions and you know, big money.
I'm going for Easter gifts.
During Christmas.
I missed out on Christmas. Anyway, I have all my life. I will have Christmas and Easter. I don't hear anybody.
I'm
Is the
here.
sound? Ah, yeah, okay.
No, we just have one of the most active and most enthusiastic team in the whole world. Like literally, no one is speaking to. We have 36 people in the Zoom, and I hear only 3 or 4 people talking and speaking and answering.
And mainly about other things like Formula One.
They're all meditating. They are meditating. Go up, go up. You see, it works. No, it's literally going down.
No, it works the opposite way, though, Pascal. You wish it to go up and it goes down, or vice versa.
I was feeling sad about my entry of the morning, so I went out to walk a little bit. That's why I'm not talking a lot, because of the noise around me.
Yeah, but you're always in one of the loudest cafes in whichever city in. You managed to find the loudest cafes and restaurants in the whole world, and sitting next to crying babies and shouting customers.
I'm really sorry.
It's fine.
The customers were sharing their enthusiasm.
But Thomas, that's why I'm trading, because you can't trade everywhere. You can do your thing everywhere.
Yeah, indeed. So we had a good question from Uncle Eric on YouTube. Do you think smaller time frame patterns plays a big role, or just the higher time frames? You have to use both. Higher time frame combined with lower time frame. I mean, higher time frame, I always have a look on support and resistance, and just what's happening generally. The general market direction, I'm looking at higher time frame. You can see exactly that we have this nice channel. We know exactly where are the support and resistance levels, and then what we have to do is go down to lower time frames. So for example, we know exactly, or we knew exactly, that at this level we have a resistance. So what we do is, if we expect price to drop at that level, and if we have a nice bullish market structure where the price is creating higher highs and higher lows, what we look for is the change in velocity, speed, and just an exhaustion of the buyers. And most of the people, they start shorting along this trend line because they expect, yes, price is going to fall, price is going to drop. How can you be so sure that price is going to drop from this level? We already had a retest. So what we're looking on a smaller time frame is, if I see close to a resistance level any kind of bullish patterns, for example consolidations, W in this scenario is bullish. So many people, and I even teach the W patterns, which you look for only in bearish market structure. So when the price is going down, you look for W's, smaller or lower highs and lower lows. But in a bullish market, if you see any W when the price is going upwards and you see that price is making W, you go for a buy, because price is guaranteed to continue to the upside. And if you see any bullish patterns like wedges, triangles, etc., close to a resistance level, I guarantee that price is going to knock out all the fucking stop losses in the world and continue higher. If you see another bull flag here, so this is the third example in literally on one chart. I didn't even move the chart. It's one perfect example with 3 examples. You see a bull flag and a boom, it reached exactly the level that we were expecting. Oops. So this is how you combine higher time frame analysis with lower time frame frames. I hope it was clear. This is what I consider, it's a mixture of high time frame and lower time frame analysis.
Could this be a bearish flag? Breaking out?
Well, this one.
Yeah.
How does the bearish flag look like? A bearish flag is usually when you have downward movement. How is it? Yeah, and the price is going against the general market direction. You have the bullish flag when you have the general market direction and you see a retracement. And that's a bullish flag. And
so we can't see a bearish flag, you cannot see in this construction. It's not valid.
I wouldn't consider. Some people, it depends on the interpretation, but for bearish flag, for me, it's only looking in bearish market.
Okay.
Thomas, can I ask you something?
I like girls.
I like them too, but I want to ask another thing.
Go on.
Are you into NFTs?
Yeah, I just launched my my own NFT, which you might spot it. This one, the Sovereign Bond Company, which is going to be a fixed income kind bond NFT. So we haven't launched the pre-sale yet, but what's going to happen is as soon as I have the website, the roadmap and everything is set up, these 10 NFTs are going to be the pre-sale NFTs, meaning that until we don't complete the project, each of the owner of the pre-sale NFT will receive similar coupon payments like you receive when you have a corporate bond, a government bond. So we promise to deliver a new NFT at the end of each period until the completion of the project. So the longer we complete the project, the more new NFTs the customer are going to receive, or the holder of these NFTs. So it's probably going to be each month, whoever holds these 10 NFTs. As soon as they sold out, that's when we're going to start the project. So if it doesn't sell out, the buyers are going to receive more NFTs every single month. And that is my NFT.
It's really interesting. I really want to create one, but it's blocked in our country.
I've been a bit ignorant. What's an NFP?
It's a non-fungible token, so it's a digital collectible. Basically, you can own a digital art, a domain name. Everything can be minted. So basically, you can digitally own it. It's beyond our age, especially those who are older. It's difficult to grasp, but imagine that when internet came in and everyone said like, oh, it's going to be a big thing, and everyone said like, no, it's not, like the older generation. NFTs, I think maybe it's not as important to own these assets, but it's important because NFTs and the smart contracts and everything that's crypto are going to highly affect our everyday life, because even the medical records, all the contracts, if you buy a house when you don't need a lawyer, solicitor, everything is going to be driven by these smart contracts and cryptocurrencies in the future. So I think this is why it's important that we understand now. And going back to the NFT, a few words about my NFT project. I'm working with a really talented girl who is obviously a female illustrator who designed the Sovereign Cat Bond Company's first 10 illustrations. And one of the reasons I'm working with her is because she lives in a small town, not many jobs, especially as an illustrator. She does like stupid product designs for milk packaging and, you know, these kind of shitty things that pay for the bills, but she cannot do creativity. So she wanted to do something else. So I gave her a chance to do these illustrations. So I'm trying to support her and other female illustrators who doesn't have the opportunity to do what they really like, is illustrating things, because they have to do other shitty jobs in order to pay the bills. And the other thing is that 50% of any income from these NFTs are going to charitable causes. So I'm supporting, how to say, my grandma is in an elder's home or care home. So 50% of any of these are going to be received by selected charities. So that's all about the Sovereign Cat Bond Company in a few words.
Okay, thanks.
Now let's get back to gold and GBP USD. Okay.
Yeah, I am old, but I do have a computer science degree, so I'm not completely illiterate.
Oh wow, okay. I didn't mean to offend anyone.
No,
but,
no, it's okay. I understand what you mean.
Even I have difficulties getting the gist of what the hell is an NFT. Like literally putting these NFTs and minting them was a challenge when I had to pay the gas fee, which I have no idea what is a gas fee is. And I literally burnt about $300, no more, $400 or $500 just trying to mint these NFTs, trying to put them up for sale, because I made a few mistakes and I didn't know that that money I'm never going to see it again, because that's gone now. So $500 is whoosh out of the window, but it's fine.
Well, Thomas, I was thinking about creating like 1 million apes and then sell them all for only $1. Like $1 for each. That's how I will get $1 million.
You have to draw
But,
them.
Yeah, I know. Then I went to the website and I saw that the website is blocked in our country, so
What
I
OpenSea?
forget the NFT.
Ahmed, where are you in Iraq?
I think we lost Ahmed.
I'm still here, but around me there's lots of noise. That's why I muted myself.
Where do you live, Ahmed, in Iraq?
Did you guys ask me anything? Because I didn't
Actually,
hear
where
because of
you
noise.
where you were in Iraq.
Where I am in Iraq,
Yeah.
I'm from Erbil, Kurdistan.
Okay.
Erbil is the capital of Kurdistan.
Right. Okay. I understand. Yeah.
I wish I could say that I had the opportunity to visit Kurdistan, but I didn't. I never.
I visited Baghdad. I used to be a project manager on a project there. I found it a bit chaotic, but interesting.
Okay. So, if no one is speaking in the Zoom, how about we invite some of the people in the YouTube stream? What do you think? And then we can have a greater discussion.
Yeah, sure, no problem. As long as they're polite.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Too many already.
In fact, the guy who said that it's a big sell, 100% stop loss.
Hi, Thomas.
Hello, hey Mano, Manogaran, how are you?
Yes, hi, Thomas.
Long time.
Yes, exactly. And this is the first time joining your Zoom.
Oh, really? How is it so far? I mean, it's not the most active market today, but at least we have some, you know, discussion. And
Yep. I'm looking forward for a long, so I'm waiting for the market to reach 1,800.
you waiting for what?
No, I am on the long right now. Sorry, I think my audio is intermittent, right?
Yes, I think you have a lot of background noise. That's why I just had difficulties hearing.
Well, I went for a long at 1797, and I'm still waiting for it to reach 1,800.
What's your TP?
The TP is 1,800.
Yeah,
1,800. Yeah, but it's touched already twice or once. No, twice. 3 times it was touched. It was already, and your TP didn't hit?
No, I just bought it like a few minutes back after I saw your analysis.
You only entered, yeah. But, you know, it's the middle of the move. I hope it's gonna go into your direction. But I posted this at 7:45 this morning. So, hopefully it's going to hit 1812.
Yeah, it's 10 p.m. in Malaysia right now.
Ah, I see. Okay. And we have some of the YouTubers in our Zoom. Uncle Eric, say something.
Hi everyone.
Hey Eric, how you doing?
Good.
Awesome.
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I hope some people are going to join and maybe lift the spirit in the Zoom, because not many people talking. Do you have any open positions in gold, Eric?
Yeah, I'm in a sell from 1813.
1813.
Yep.
Okay, so expecting that this retracement going further down?
From my personal point of view, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, generally I'm expecting gold price to drop as well, but as you can see, we only trading just for the short term because a lot of uncertainty in the markets right now. So what I'm expecting is price to retest again 1813 or at least 1806. So if it goes up to 1806, I would be more than happy with that, and then I can close down all of my positions and just go on my Christmas holidays. And after that, I'm expecting this massive big head and shoulder to work out just fine and then drop, because so far it's respecting really well the shoulder line.
Yeah, if it goes back to 1813, then it'll probably hit my break even, and then I'll enter again.
Yeah, but you can always lock some profit now, and then if it goes back, then you can sell again. Just an option.
I actually have 10 players, and I closed 9, so I left 1 running.
Okay, that's good. You logged in some profit. It's wise, very, very wise. Even if I look on YouTube, there's not many people. There's only 70 people, 72 people watching YouTube. I think most of the people are already on holiday, traveling back home, and just going offline. We definitely see some drop, not just in liquidity on the market, but in terms of activity online. Everything is just becoming dead now before Christmas.
I am testing out a new program I bought.
That's the indicator you sent in.
Yeah, and there it shows like the volatility, and it says now low and institutional activity low. So there's very, 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 very quiet at this moment.
Yeah. I wonder how these indicators capture institutional activity.
I'm still testing it out a little, but they have many features that you can use.
If it works out fine for you, then definitely it's worth the purchase.
Mm-hmm.
Can't figure out that Andy is actually in the... He is in the YouTube stream, and yeah, he's in the YouTube, not on the Zoom. He's messaging me in the YouTube live chat. He's a double agent.
Yeah.
Can't figure out that Andy is actually in the... Oh, that was my voice. I think Gamin just left his mic on. Hey Gamin, how you doing?
Hi Thomas. From
Hey
India.
Amri. Hello, my friend. How are you?
We talked about the crypto. I'm that guy.
Oh, Black Mamba.
No. Along Amri, I think. You were asking about the Binance BNB gas fee and all that, right?
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
For once, I got scared whether it was scam.
Yeah, there's literally, I think there's so many scam accounts now with my name, so I do apologize, but I cannot do anything with these. I'm reporting them to Instagram, Telegram, but there are bad people out there.
Definitely. I lost some few dollars, few $100.
Oh, you've been scammed.
Yeah, but I learned through my mistakes, so yeah.
Sorry to hear that, mate. It's always heartbreaking to hear when someone's losing money due to scammers.
Yeah, but I'm glad you kind of like got into this crypto space, so yeah, I'm hopeful that I'll be able to join by January.
Yeah, because you don't that's a good payment in India, the crypto.
Yeah, for India it's very difficult to pay something. Our banking systems are kind of has so many restrictions, so
yeah, indeed.
I saw once a documentary about scammers, but it was really funny to see what they all did. And it was in Ghana, and they were phoning up people to build a love relationship, but they were men and they did as if they were female, and it worked. There were people who got the trap, but when it didn't work that well for them, there was a guru in their country, and then the guru said what they had to do. And there was one, and they paid the guru, and there was one who went and he had to put eggs in a basket and with the lamp on it to give it warmth, and if there would come little ones out of it, that would give him prosperity in his business. So he did that. So now every time I have an encounter with scammers, I'm like, he is praying for his egg to come out.
Unbelievable.
It was really
the scammer that scammed me, he paused signals, and then lastly, like, he said, like, you know, we'll manage your money, you give me $100 in like 2 days, we'll double it.
Oh no. And did you fall for it?
I did. And
oh man.
we text. I kind of sent him text like, yo, when are you gonna send me back? He's like, okay, today. And lastly, he blocked me. I was like, okay. You know, Telegram. I don't know why Telegram doesn't do all this. Like, I don't know whether they block and all these groups and all, monitor all these people. So many scams happening through Telegram.
Yeah, but I just noticed that one of the scammers who impersonated my account is now actually marked as a scam in Telegram.
Oh.
So finally, Telegram is actually doing something against this, because he has a massive red scam sign next to his name.
Yeah.
But there's still another group which I'm fighting against.
How do these people sleep also?
I have no idea. Anyway, let's go back to the charts, because that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Not chit chat.
Sure. Thank you. Yeah.
Just kidding. So definitely, guys, take some profit on the gold, because we could see some reversal. We're expecting a drop soon. It very well could go higher, but you know, today's analysis was, you know, total of 104 pips, so it was a good run. Now it's back to 71 pips. So if you don't want to see that this position going longer, lower and lower, lock in some profits, because it's the end of the year. We could see some impulsive profit taking by the big traders, and it's, you know, better to take some profit and then leave the rest as a runner. By the way, scams, if you go on YouTube, there's a guy called Scammer Payback. And these people, they calling scammers in India, because we have to admit that in India they have some really serious scam hubs. So these guys calling all the scammers, and they hacking the microphones, the video cams, the webcams, and they can see what these scammers are doing, and it's hilarious how they scam the scammers. It's unbelievable. They're wasting days of their life. It's really funny. And sometimes they can get into their computers and just delete everything off the PC.
Yeah, I watch his channel. It's really nice.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, the voice he makes, no?
Yeah, he pretends he's an old lady or an old
Yeah.
dude. And he's really good in coding as well.
Oh.
So
Thomas, do you mind if I talk about a YouTuber? I was checking out his analysis today.
about who?
There's this YouTuber I was checking his analysis today.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I know this guy. He looks like a 14-year-old.
Oh yeah, he was like, don't buy coal, like his analysis, I don't know.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I like him. He's a good.
Yeah. I think his latest video. It's a trap, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna watch it. The whole story. I'm pretty sure he has a good reason, and usually the good thing about I like about Nick and some of the better YouTubers is that whatever is the view on gold, whether it's long or short, it doesn't matter. We all have different perspectives and views. Sometimes we are right, sometimes you are wrong, sometimes I'm right and others are wrong. It doesn't matter, because in the end we all make money. But what I respect in these good people, that actually they have a logical reasoning and argument behind the bias. And if you have a look in the YouTube chat, for example, there was a guy called Dan and there's another guy called Artrex01. They are idiots, because what they say is they go to the YouTube chat and they say, oh, you're going to burn your account, it's a sell. And I ask, why is it a sell? It's a sell. They cannot explain. They don't have any reasons. They don't have any reasoning or logical arguments to put forward. They are just idiots. So what I respect about these guys on YouTube, that they make the efforts, the time to create a video around the bias. They think that why is gold going to skyrocket or fall, whatever is the reason, but they give you some reasoning, which is good.
Yeah.
Hey Tomas.
Hey
I
Andy, welcome
switched
back.
from the YouTube. Yes, I was the only one there, so decided to come where all the fun kids are.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's definitely approaching now to Christmas period, so you can see that not many people trading. Everyone's just offline now going. We don't have liquidity on the market. We don't have online liquidity, as you called. It's getting thinner and thinner and quieter.
I noticed too on the Telegram chat you're allowing a couple more analysis in the analysis postings. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, because I had some difficult times recently. So what I did is I asked Aaron and Isaac to
Hey Ro, when was the last time you were open the pumpkin?
Anyone understood what was saying?
Sorry, I was just listening to Liban.
We have language lessons.
Yeah.
Sorry guys.
It's fine. So, where was I? Yeah, so Andy asked about the analysis. So, yes, we have Isaac and Aaron who posts analysis. They are really good. Anything they post, I would highly recommend to have a look and digest it and think about it, because they have good insight, good analysis. I know them for quite a few months now, so fairly, I can say that, you know, they are good traders. And I'm just looking at one of the analysis Isaac sent, and he is bullish on gold as well. Well, I don't want to say that I'm bearish or bullish on gold. So I'm only looking for intraday short-term setups on the 15 and 30 minutes chart, same as this one, and you can see that we already filled about just a little bit shy away from 50% of the whole position of 218 pips. We filled 104, so logged in most of the positions, let some runners. If it hits stop loss, it doesn't matter because I already logged in some profits. But in general, this week and next week I will be only looking short-term intraday setups, 50, 100, 150 pips, something like that. And then next year, when we're back to trading in January, when we have the fresh money hitting the market, that's when I'm going to be looking at, maybe, hopefully, if the monetary policy is normalizing, I'm going to be looking at longer term swings again. The same as we had, I think quite a few of you remembers this one here, 1680, sorry, not 1850. So that was in 2021 March. So yeah, that was this year, where I went long and I held all the way to 1900. So this was one of the biggest longs of 2021 of over 2,200 pips or 22,000 points. That was one of my nicest trade all year. But after that, we had this shitstorm. Right, definitely guys, take some profit on gold. I'm closing down all the positions on gold now, because it doesn't matter if it's just a retracement, I don't care. It's time to relax now and focus on Christmas holidays. GBP Japanese yen, I still have another long position. I maybe leave this one until it reaches the pivot point. Still some juice in there. GBP USD, I closed it down, and I had one GBP AUD. Yeah, and officially closed down the last positions of 2021. No, actually we're trading next week, but for this week I closed down every single position. And we're done for today.
Thomas, is this creating a M pattern?
Yeah, it is possible. So those of you who are left in the trade, I have to go out now soon. All you have to do is, because we had this massive impulse move, what do we do after an impulse move? So we had a consolidation, then we had an impulse breakout to the upside, and our price is retracing back. So very well it could be that tracing back and is giving us the M pattern where we can go long. So if you go long on the retracement, you know, place it just below the first leg of the M. First take profit level is the previous high, and the second one is obviously my ultimate target, which I had since last Friday, or since the retracement, 1810, 1812, 1813.
Okay. Waiting for price actions at 61.8 and 78.6.
On the 5 minutes, it's testing the 200 EMA. You see many times when it's around the 200 EMA, there's always some resistance. Or it drops, or it rebounds.
Right, guys, thank you so much for joining in. As again, today we had at least some movement on the market. I posted the analysis this morning. All of them went about 100 or 80 pips on GU, GJ and gold as well. But you can see that gold is now retracing, so it's time to lock in the positions. Tomorrow we are going to look for other opportunities. I have to go now to do some shopping, but if you keep on trading, make sure you do not risk anything more than 2 to 3%, because we have really thin volatility, really thin liquidity in the market, which can cause a lot of volatility. So make sure you manage your positions. Yeah, have a relaxing evening, guys, and get ready for the Christmas period. If you're not celebrating Christmas, then I wish you and your family all the health. And for those who celebrate Christmas, I wish you Merry Christmas, guys, and soon a Happy New Year. See you guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Thomas. Bye bye.
Bye.